try this run.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We got some Warzone Pacific Solos gameplay for you today. This was actually recorded as a live stream, and then the video got corrupted on my camera. So you'll hear my voice a little bit in the background. I turned it down, so hopefully it shouldn't pop up too much. Opted to do a little bit of a cold drop here. Hopped out at the edge of zone and at the end of the plane path. Two of them. Hopped in and got a scavenger. Just trying to get that going. Get some loot, get some guns, and head towards a buy without getting bothered too much. Sometimes in solos you gotta do that depending on the skill of lobby you're in. Sometimes landing hot just doesn't pay off. Especially if you're in a sweaty lobby, you're gonna get fried. So anyway, just trying to knock this scavenger out. Haven't seen a soul. I don't think anybody landed with me. Got the Cooper carbine there. Probably one of the best assault rifles in the game right now, especially over the short range to medium range. So like sniper support, this is probably your best Vanguard sniper support option. Unfortunately, Vanguard snipers are terrible, but that's a whole other topic. So I ended up getting the Cooper carbine in the bar. Like I said, this was before the loadout changed, so you had to wait 7 minutes to get a loadout. So it's really important to get good floor loot guns, because that's really going to be your loadout for a large chunk of the game. The bar doesn't have a great time to kill, but it is really accurate, really easy to control. And obviously the Cooper carbine, really mobile, really high fire rate, great up close. Thought about grabbing that Kar 98 right there, but like I said, Vanguard snipers are just so bad. This guy hops around the corner right in front of me. Didn't hear him, didn't see him. He's clearly in a gunfight with somebody else, but I had to fry him. Now I'm getting shot at. I'm trying to figure out from where. I decided to get behind some cover here. I have no idea where he is. But I'm trying to get a little bit more elevation so he's not so high above me, and then maybe I can engage him. I still don't see him. I'm kind of watching this ridge line. Maybe he's up there somewhere. I have no information, but I know that as long as I'm below him, I'm at a huge disadvantage. I thought for sure he would be kind of poking his head over that rock face there, but he didn't. I ended up finishing up my scavenger contract, so that's good. Got a lot of money. Really, I want to rotate to a buy station, but I'm just not sure where this guy is. And if he's up high, he's got a huge advantage on me. So basically what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to rotate without him seeing me and kind of gain elevation as I do it, which I do end up doing. And I actually get up pretty high, and I still haven't seen this guy, so I have no idea where he is. And I actually see him rotating down off of the rocks and into this little hut, which is a big mistake on his part. I wait for him to hop out, and then Bar fries him. You could see he was kind of looking for something, it looked like. I suspect he thought I kind of rotated down and gave ground a little bit, and he was kind of rotating off of the rock face there. And I had actually slid in behind him and climbed up while he did that, so that actually turned out pretty nice for me. Thought about grabbing that Type 100 there. Pretty good SMG, especially for Vanguard guns, but opted to stick with the old Cooper. Now that the loadout's dropped, I'm going to try to rotate into the loadout, get my guns. Gotta be real careful, because people are smart and they'll camp these loadouts, especially in the old mode where you couldn't get a loadout for half the game. So this loadout, obviously, MP40 Type 11. Two of my favorite Vanguard guns. The MP40 is the best submachine gun in the game right now. Type 11 LMG is pretty good. It's not as good as the Bren, but I don't like using meta guns. I like using something slightly off that nobody else is using, so that's kind of what I was doing there. Type 11 is pretty solid though. Really good headshot, neck shot damage. If you can be accurate with that gun, you will fry. I rotate to the buy here. I'm buying another loadout so I can get my Ghost. Pop a UAV. I see this guy rotating behind me on UAV down on the bottom right of my mini-map. Got time to get my guns though. So I do. I've got my MP40, my Type 11, and I'm ghosted. So I'm figuring, alright, let's go fry this kid. Unfortunately, he actually hops into this car here and dips and goes the complete other way. And so I don't get to engage him at all. I only have 2 kills at this point, so I'm kind of ready to go. I'm like, I got my loadout. Let's go fry somebody. Anyway, I bought another UAV because I had money. I saw a ping over here that disappeared as I got closer, so we know there's a ghosted player over here. I'm trying to rotate in behind him without him seeing me. And what I decided to do is kind of take this hill and get a look over the top, which I do. And I don't see anybody, so I start hopping down. Oh, there he is. Bam. Deleted. Absolutely deleted. That is that Type 11 that I was talking about with the headshots and the neck shots there. And that was actually against a Caldera AK, which is probably the best assault rifle in the game for mid-range gunfights, which is about what that was. And he got absolutely deleted. So there's your Type 11 promo there. So killed him, kind of rotated over to this hill. I'm thinking about just sitting here and holding the position while people rotate into me. I don't really feel like pushing those buildings over there yet, so I kind of use this plant as cover. I've got ghosts, so I'm off of the heartbeat sensors off the UAVs, and I'm just going to let people come to me. I see on the bridge a guy called in an airstrike. I mark where he was. I figure he's going to rotate towards me on the road because he's got nowhere else to go, really. I don't think he can go up that cliff, so I'm just kind of sitting here waiting. And sure enough, there he is. He's getting beamed by a guy to my left, so I kind of use my tree on my left to cover me and stay out of the line of sight, and then I just turn and beam him. He never saw me. He was kind of hard to hit. He was in between those trees. I didn't have any aim assist because of that, I think, but I fried him anyway. For a second. I didn't really fry him, but I won the gunfight. This guy came and laid down with his heartbeat out. I was dumb. Okay, don't do that. Your eyes can see a lot compared to your heartbeat. If you got a line of sight, don't use your heartbeat. So here, I figure there's got to be somebody here somewhere, the buy in this building, and I get freaking laced. So, kind of challenge there. He wasn't expecting that. I go ahead and listen for a second to see if I can tell which way he's coming. Not afraid to challenge him with the MP40. I don't hear him, so maybe he's not challenging. And then I hear footsteps to my right. I hop out the window, hit a little slide cancel, and delete him. Broke his camera. Pretty easy kill there. Almost got caught in a bad spot. I did suspect somebody would be camping the buy, but I would have thought I would have ran into him. So I kind of sit here for a second, let the zone move in. I'm nervous about crossing this opening here. There's so many buildings in front of me. I know they're going to be full of players. I'm trying to find little pieces of cover. At this point, I figure I'm probably dead. So I kind of hold here, wait to see if anybody rotates behind me. Nobody can see me in front of me, so I kind of turn and watch the forest behind me, make sure nobody gets in there and shoots me in the back. I do just, and the zone pulls away from me. I forgot about that. So I'm like, I'm dead. There's no way I win this game. I gotta rotate right towards somebody, right through the open. So I hop down. I'm like, well, let's just send it. I go up here. Sure enough, there's a guy. Beams me. I stay low, out of his line of sight. Then I challenge. He's still there. I try to rotate around. He's not there anymore. Hits me once. Luckily, the rocks blocked it, and then he just did not challenge aggressively. That was the worst gunfight that guy's ever had. I mean, he had me beat there. Really, I just got so lucky. I kind of hit a little drop shot there with the MP40, and he challenged looking for me at head level, and I was down at his knees, and he just whiffed, and I was able to kill him. Got really lucky there. Now, there's only one left, I think. It says there's 3, but there's only one guy, and I actually hear him to my right, so I just kind of sneak out, sneak up, and that guy was not good at the game. Easy lobby. I made a lot of mistakes, had some bad rotations, but actually the game ended up fine. Type 11 and the MP40 is a great loadout. I'll make videos on those later. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.